So I just came across this tool called cdecl-dump that visually displays C declarations. It's like having a cheat sheet on command line.
Wait, really? That sounds super handy. How does it actually work? I mean, what's the magic behind this visualization?
It uses a handwritten, table-driven lexer and parser. So it's a bit technical, but the idea is to make complex declarations easier to read.
That's fascinating. But does it support all types of C declarations? I feel like there could be limitations.
Good point, it actually only supports built-in types. So things like SISD or uint64t, nope, not accepted.
Ah, that's a bummer. I wonder how many folks run into issues with unsupported types when they're using it.
Probably quite a few, and it doesn't do strict validation either. Functions can return arrays, which is against C rules.
Wait, what? That sounds like it could lead to some confusing bugs. What's the reason behind that design choice?
It's likely about flexibility. They wanted to prioritize usability over strict adherence to C's rules.
That's interesting. But doesn't that assume users are okay with potential pitfalls? I mean, clarity should come with safety, right?
Totally, but some programmers might prefer the convenience even if it can lead to mistakes. It's a trade-off.
Speaking of trade-offs, how does it handle complex declarations like pointers or multi-dimensional arrays?
It can handle those. You can dump something like unsigned char asterisk const art 2030 and it'll break it down for you.
Wow, that's pretty powerful. I can see how it could save time during debugging or code reviews.
Exactly, it's like having a visual interpreter for your code. Makes it less intimidating to read complex structures.
Right? And I think that's crucial, especially for new developers who might be overwhelmed by C syntax.
Definitely, it reminds me of when I first learned C and struggled with all the pointers and references.
Same here. I think any tool that can simplify that learning curve is a win. But what about performance?
Good question. The debug build adds tracing of the parsing stages, which could slow things down.
Are there any benchmarks on that? Because if it's too slow, it might defeat the purpose.
I couldn't find any specific benchmarks, but it's worth considering before using it in a large project.
For sure, and I wonder how it compares with other tools out there. Are there any competitors?
There are definitely other tools, but cdecl-dump's visual approach seems unique. It stands out for its simplicity.
That's a nice angle. Simplicity can often be more effective than a complex interface.
Exactly, it strikes a balance between functionality and usability, which is crucial in coding tools.
But we should also keep in mind that simplicity can have its drawbacks, like missing out on advanced features.
True, but for a lot of users, those advanced features might not even be necessary.
Right? So, who do you think would benefit the most from using cdecl-dump?
Definitely beginners and even mid-level programmers who want to clarify their code without getting too lost.
That makes sense. I can see it being a great educational tool. It could enhance understanding significantly.
And it might help seasoned developers too, especially when they need a quick reference for complicated types.
Absolutely. It's like having a coding companion that helps demystify the more complex aspects.
But what if someone gets too reliant on it? Could that hinder their ability to read code independently?
That's an interesting concern. There's definitely a balance to strike between assistance and self-reliance.
I think it can enhance skills, but too much reliance might create a crutch instead of a learning tool.
Exactly. It's fascinating how tools like this can shape our coding habits over time.
Totally, and it raises a question about the long-term implications of such assistance in programming.
It does. It makes me wonder how future tools will evolve as programming itself changes.
And how we adapt to them. Technology is always evolving, but will our fundamental skills keep pace?
That's a thought-provoking point. It's like a continuous dance between learning and automation.
Right, so in the end, cdecl-dump is a neat tool, but we should be mindful of how we use it.
Agreed. And it's a reminder of the balance between leveraging technology and maintaining our skills.
Exactly, I love how this conversation has unfolded. It's given me a lot to think about.
Same here, I appreciate you sharing that. I'll definitely keep an eye on cdecl-dump.